This series has gone a long way. We have covered as many groups as possible, and though we are still missing some, we found that there is a group of people we haven't talked about yet: actors and actresses. After all, there is this conception that Korean actors and actresses have to adhere even more to the Korean beauty standards than any other individual in the entertainment industry, including idols. So, what about those idols that later on focus their career on acting? Do they really need to be perfect look-wise to become actors? I'm sure that by now, you're really curious to find out their Korean beauty standards percentage. But first, don't forget that everyone is beautiful in their own way, and like and subscribe for more videos like this. Let's check the Korean beauty standards of some of the previous girl idols that now have a successful career in acting. The following list are the strict Korean beauty standards. Height approximate to 1.65 meters and taller. Slim or thin body. Hourglass or S-shaped body, which in other words means a proportionate body. The golden body proportions, 1:8, you can fit the size of your head at least 8 times in your body. A small size head, V-shape that can be found in both heart and oval face shapes. Double eyelids. A slim nose with high nose bridge. Heart-shaped lips. Fair skin. Each aspect will represent 10 points. And at the end, we can see the percentage of each idol compared to the Korean beauty standards. First, girlsly, charismatic, and funny maknae, Hyeri. Most sources say she is 166 centimeters tall, so she is over the 165 centimeter mark and she covers the point. She has a slim body with a more rectangular body frame figure, and her skin is on the tanner side. Now for the face points. She has a small face, a high nose bridge, double eyelids, harsher lips, and the only point missing will be the V-shape. Her jaw is rounder and not as angular. For the last point, let's see if she gets the golden proportion. She got 70% of the Korean beauty standards, a beautiful girl that has had great opportunities to show her talents, and, as expected, has also had lots of criticism that has accompanied her success. Being an actress is more than just looking pretty, and no matter what haters may say, Hyeri has surely shown how capable she is. Now, the tallest member of Orange Caramel, one of the most alluring idols of the second generation, Nana. She's missing the small face point and the V-shaped jaw. Her face structure is more rectangular and angular. And that's it. She has a tall and slim body. Her height is 171 centimeters. Her body figure is proportionate and could be considered an hourglass. She has fair skin tone, harsher lips, a slim and high nose bridge, and double eyelids. Finally, we have her golden ratio. She gets 70% of the Korean beauty standards. She's beautiful, but it is also surprising how versatile she can be. From looking sexy in after school to looking cute with Orange Caramel, and from showing her talent as an idol to portraying powerful roles while acting. Her looks are not the only thing she excels at. It is time for the iconic member of XID, Hani. She has visible double eyelids, harsher lips, a defined V-shaped jaw, and her skin tone is on the fair side. However, her face is a bit long, and her nose is also on the wider side. So those are the only missing points right now. Then for her body. She's slim with defined musculature, but she doesn't have an hourglass figure. Her height is over the 165 centimeter mark, and the only point left, we have to see if she fits the golden proportions. At the end, we get 60% of the standards. She's known for her appearance and charisma, but aside from her looks, I have to say she's also attractive in many other ways. She was one of the funniest idols in variety shows, and her genuine and kind personality has always been palpable. For the next person, I have to say she's my bias, but I'll try to be as objective as possible. We now have the pictorial goddess and ice princess, Krystal. Okay, now my fangirling is over. The points she doesn't cover are her face size. She has a long and angular face shape. And that's it. Her height is over the 165 centimeter mark. Her body is slim. She has a defined hourglass body shape, a visible V-shaped jaw, harsher lips, double eyelids, and her nose is slim with a high nose bridge. Though it can be argued that her nose doesn't completely adhere to the expectations, as the tip is not as upwards. Also, her skin tone nowadays is quite fair, but it is debatable that she was tanner when she was younger. Finally, her golden proportions. For the last score, we have 80% of the characteristics. An attractive woman that is great in conveying an alternative and chic aura. When she was a young idol, she was criticized for not smiling enough. But in the end, that serious image actually helped her have a unique style. She definitely knows how to use her appeal. Another magnet that has made everyone fall in love with her, Naeun of A-Pink. She has a thin body with defined waist and curves, so I would say she can be considered an hourglass body shape. Her height is over the 165 cm mark. She has a fair skin tone, a small face, a defined V-shaped jaw, harsher lips, a slim and high nose bridge, and also double eyelids. In other words, she covers all these points. But let's see her golden proportions. This gives us 90% of the beauty standards. Even with this score, I have to say she has had both great moments in her career, and also lots of haters trying to bring her down. The main topic in the last years has been whether she has done plastic surgery or not, and at the end, I have to say that it doesn't matter. She's happy and working really hard to build her acting career, and people judging her for things that their own beauty standards promote, it's quite hypocritical. But if you want to know more about what idols do to achieve the Korean beauty standards, you can check this video. For last, I couldn't forget Korea's first love, and the incredible magnet of Misei, Suzy. She has a face on the longer side, and that is the only point she doesn't cover. For the rest, she has double eyelids, a slim and high nose bridge, harsher lips, a V-shaped jaw, fair skin tone. Her height is 168 cm according to most sources, so she covers the point. Her figure is thin and proportionate, and though a bit wide, I would still consider her to belong to the hourglass type. And finally, we get to her golden proportions. She also has 90% of the Korean beauty standards, an expected high score. However, no matter her beauty, she had to work hard to get where she is now, and there were definitely times where haters just tried to bring her down by saying she wasn't talented enough. But by now, everyone knows her name, and no one can deny that she was born to be in the entertainment industry. In conclusion, it seems that in the case of idols that later on become actresses, many of them do have a high score of the Korean beauty standards. But that doesn't mean their path is easy. They have gone through so much criticism even if they were also praised for their looks. The judgment was present during their idol careers, and it has kept going into their acting careers. But we have to remember they are not perfect, and they shouldn't be. I would even say that the points they don't cover in the Korean beauty standards make them more unique. For example, many of them have long and angular faces that make them look more appealing and charismatic on camera. In other words, they don't have to fulfill the Korean beauty standards to be beautiful in their own way. Hope you liked the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me a lot to keep doing these videos.